Hello and welcome back to Tharek Plays Blood Bowl 2 with our Nurgle team today, as per usual. So, today's match could possibly be pretty problematic. We are back up to full strength, so our team value is 1860. We've got 13 players, which means we've got a good bench, so that's nice, but it also means we have some unused team value in here. And we're still not the most bashiest of the bunch, although we're getting there. But the continuation of the doubles here obviously takes away some of our bash capabilities. But we'll see how it will work out. At least our pestigores are nice, but I'm gonna have to get some. I'm gonna have to get some claw. We need sepsis to get a level up there, ideally. So that we can get him that, or maybe rabies, although rabies might want to go with block or piling on next, I don't know. But he's also a little bit further away, so I don't know. Let's just see how long it'll take to find an opponent here, and then we can see. So 77 seconds, which means we'll see us in a little bit less than that. And here we go, so not as bad as I feared it might be. It's 1590 Bretonnians. Have we played against Bretonnians already with our Nurgle team? I don't think so, but I'm not sure. I don't really remember. So let's go take a peek here. He has, well, this is not a guaranteed win, and I'll tell you in a moment, but I think we have a pretty decent shot here. So first of all, this is pretty lean, and as it should be, more or less. Well, the cheerleaders and coaches, and we could go with one each, but it's not a necessity. He's got 13 players, so he probably should stick with 13 maybe, but I'm not sure. But he will only have 13 available overall anyways because of this guy. Then we've got 2 wrestle linemen, we've got a guard lineman, we've got a guard blocker, but he also has a niggling apparently. Yes. The other one that's in here also has a niggling or 2. Let's check if it's 1 or 2. It's just 1, but still, it's both. It's 2 guard players, which is good for him, or 3 guard players that he has here. But 2 have a niggling, so that's awesome. Then we've got an unskilled one, then we've got, oh god, what does he all have? He's got Sure Hands, Fend, Hail Mary Pass, Dodge, and Leader. So that's a weird assortment of skills in some areas, where he could have gone for some other stuff. Well, Hail Mary Pass is a bit weird, especially, but it could work with this team, potentially. We've got a Strength 4 Dodge Sidestep guy, which is annoying, and another Guard guy. But overall, this is not too horrible. We'll have to wait and see what he gets out of his inducements, because he does get quite a few of those. Right now, I would expect a wizard and a bribe. Maybe a babe as well, with some of his own money. The wizard should be pretty self-explanatory at the petty cash that he does have, thanks to the bench that he has. He might want to afford a bribe just so that he can foul me a lot more reliably. He doesn't have a dirty player, but it could still be true. And the thing is, with the linemen on the Bretonnian team, since they only have armor value 7, there is a good chance that I'm going to be able to remove some of them, and that might lead to KO, so a babe would be the logical choice there, or 2, depending on what he goes for. So we get the wizard as expected, so let's see what he does with the remaining. Yep, wizard, bribe, and does he spend 30k of his own money to go for the babe? So far, my predictions have come true. So before we get into the actual match, I just want to point out first, I am a little bit... There we go. Exactly what I was expecting. That's so good. I am a little bit sick right now. You might be able to hear it. I've got I don't know, the sniffles, something like that. I have a little bit of a cold, so it's runny nose, all that stuff. Although it's gotten a lot better already, but it's migrated a little bit into my throat, as you might hear. So I'm trying to keep the weird noises to a minimum, basically, and I hope that'll work. But just so I want to be upfront about it and let you know, I am a little bit sick, so you might hear me. I don't know, nothing gross, hopefully, but there might be sneezing and all that stuff, and clearing my throat. So I'm just trying to warn you. And here we go. So one more thing that we are now going to go for, I think, is this will be the last Nurgle match that I record just for YouTube. So after this one, I'm gonna put them on Twitch as well. I hope they're going to get chosen quite a bit because I want to play this team more. Yes, I am annoyed at this multiple times and over again, but I'm having fun playing them still, even though I think I said in one of the previous matches they're not among my favorite teams and stuff like that, and I am still trying to figure out what to do with them. But overall, I like them, and I like having the challenge of figuring out how to play a team like this. So I want to continue playing them, and I hope that's going to happen from time to time. I might also just usually, if you're not familiar with how I play on Twitch necessarily, I usually start off with an Elven Union match, because I choose that myself, because I love the Elven Union, and then I play 2 more matches usually that I get the people that are watching to vote on what the next team is. So there I would include Nurgle, but if Nurgle doesn't get chosen for a week or 2, I'm definitely going to just start a stream with them as well so that I can play them again. Or I might switch it up from time to time and just say no voting today, and I'm just gonna play Team X or Y for a little bit. But we'll have to wait and see. I'm also considering just going for a little bit of a fun day, Sunday thingy from time to time maybe, and playing a stunty team, but I haven't really decided on what stunty team yet. So all of that is still in the future, but it's possibilities, basically. That's what we're getting at here. So we've got a guard guy right there in the middle, which is kind of a pain. Which means we have to get rid of him first, ideally. I'd really like for him to get a level up. So we've got these two 0-0. He's at 5 out of 6, but that's fine. He might get the injury here. Thing is, we are probably going to use the beast to block here. He's going to start with this block, although no, we're gonna switch those and he's going to block him over to there. I'll just hope that I can get the correct assists, which means he's gonna go in there, and then we'll close down the sidelines just in case of a blitz now, which could always happen. So we set up something along these lines. That seems reasonable enough. Let's actually pull these in one. If he gets around me, that's okay. We're also going to switch these ones into strength 4 guys over there, so that's the side that is more in danger. And we can ignore this side a little bit easier. So hopefully this will work out the way I want it to. But we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys the heads up about me switching my plans. It does... Oh... Okay, we are all allowed to move 1 square, so we could now potentially catch the ball here. So what this instantly does is... Ooh, well, do I want to do that, though? Because right now what we could do is move him over to here and allow him to get the 2 die instantly, since this guy does have guard, so right now he wouldn't have a 2 die. But I think we'll actually leave it. I don't think we need to do that necessarily. We're just gonna keep all of these like this. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see where the ball goes. I wouldn't mind a touchback, because I don't really want him having the ball, so I'm going to have to try and move that away from him. But we'll get there. So let's start with this one. See what it brings us. It brings us a kill, maybe. Well, a knockdown, that's for sure. This is still a 1 die, obviously. So right now, none of these really are what I want them to be. So that's already a kind of a dumb start. Ooh, really should not have blocked like this, apparently. But oh well, that's okay. Let's take a peek. How do we do this better? We go over here. For now, I think, yeah, this is fine. So he is... I can't really hand off the ball, though, right now, I feel like. So he's just going to move over to here, which needs to be enough for now, basically. And now I can get back to blocking. I just wanted to keep the ball safe. I shouldn't be stupid and ignore it. Oh, wow. Okay, that's already... Wait, 5? Oh, yeah, the guard. Okay, the guard is what screws us there, but that's fine. We still get the hit. Unfortunately, no armor break so far, but there we go. That's 1, and it's a KO. So that's where his bait might come in handy. But of course, we will have to wait and see if that turns out to be the case. So ideally, who do we want to go for? I think we want to try and go for removals, which means we are going to blitz this Joker. Even though this guy would be more valuable since he has guard, but this guy's just easier to knock down. But we also didn't get it, and I don't have block on him. So not too much we can do about that so far. Yeah, let's set him up a little bit aggressive, not safe, so that he could get a block there. He might end up blitzing us there. That could happen. But let's just try to set up in a way that will make that a little bit harder for him. So he needs to be... The thing is, he could fireball us very, very early and easy now if he really wants to. He could go in there and hit these. I hope he won't. But we will have to wait and see. So this definitely needs to change as well. We don't need a safety down back here, so I'm just gonna move somebody through the middle. The question is how deep. I think we're gonna go here, just try to separate these groups a little bit more since we've got the 2 spacing right there. He might decide to fireball us instantly. If he does, there's nothing we can do, but I don't think he will. That would be a very early and aggressive fireball, even for my standards. And I've been known to use the fireball pretty liberally from time to time, I think. Oh! He goes for a... What? He went for a lightning bolt? Just ignore for a second that this thing failed on top of everything. But not on the ball carrier, but on the ball carrier. So the one I usually use for ball carrying. I know, I mean, I see what he was going for, but seriously, dude? That was not a good move. So we got extremely lucky that the lightning bolt failed. Let's get back to that for a moment here. We had the 1 in 6. So that's the biggest chunk of his inducements gone already. And then he didn't even target the guy that had the ball. Instead, he targeted the guy that we usually use to carry the ball because he wanted to clear a shot at him for himself to go after him. But we just got very lucky there. The guard is going to be annoying. He does have enough guard that my strength 4 will be a nuisance. He also has Dauntless, which is one of the reasons... Oh, nice. Is he going to reroll that as well? Or not as well? Is he going to reroll that? He isn't. He has Dauntless, which in combination with the guard will allow him to get a bunch of good blocks here, which is why this is not a guaranteed easy match for us right now, basically. But these first things happening is definitely helpful, basically. But I don't have the severe bash advantage. I think we do still have an advantage since I do have strength 4 players, we have strength 5 players, so even with all the guard that he does have, it should not be enough. And we did remove 1 guard player to begin with as well. So all of that is nice. But depending on how well he positions his guard, he's going to get some blocks himself, and that could turn into some issues for us down the road. But we'll see, we'll see. So I'd really like to go for this one. The issue with this one is that right now, at least, it would mean going for an assist, but we'll do that. We'll also move towards our beast right now. That's for sure. Come on. Another KO. So right now, we're not getting the injuries that I want. But it's still early, and I mean, we do have a 2-player advantage in turn 2. So I don't think we really have much to complain about here. Big question is how we want to play this. I guess we just... Do we just go for him? Like so, and then we can blitz here? Yeah, let's try to knock him down like this first. Okay, we don't, so that's a bit of a bummer, but okay. It's gonna give me another try here. These right now, unfortunately, are only 1 die blocks, or 2 die against blocks, and I don't think I can change much about that. It's the double guard plus the assist there that's causing us some issues. I mean, I could go in and knock these guys down as well. Well, maybe that is actually better. We do have this guy here, but if I manage to go over in this direction, it could be better. Issues if we only push here. You know what, yeah, he's gonna block instead of the other one. We get another push. That's actually horrible right now. That is not good. So we'll go over there, which means right now this is also a 1 die, which is kind of bad. Let's see about the beast. The beast moves, okay. I just wanted to be safe there because now I'm gonna go for the cage setup first, which means I'm gonna blitz back here with him in this case, since I can't make it much better. Do I just want to knock him? Do I just want to knock him down? No, we're going to push him over there. Come on, please. Nope, just a stun, but still good. That's gonna allow us to go over to here. Yeah, put him safe. Since the wizard is already gone, we don't really have anything to worry about anymore in that regard, so I can just set up in this tight cage. There we go, that's the knockdown, and it's also with the mighty blow, so it might give the best result. Doesn't, but still. Okay, and then we will dodge out there and give ourselves an assist so that I might be able to turn this one around now, at least a little bit. That's one. Nice. Wow, okay, we're getting really good armor breaks and removals right now. I'd love to have at least one injury so far, but, I mean, this is not bad by any means right now. Okay, we are going to isolate the guard, which means we'll push him there. If I had pushed him there, the guard would have helped against these two. It would have made it more difficult for him to get a block, but right now they're both alone against Strength 4 players. He does have Dauntless, yes. But with the advantage that we already do have, right now he's down to 7 usable players since this guy's stunned right now. We're in a pretty decent spot, and I could decide to switch sides again. So I think right now, since we've got things under control pretty much, I'd like to get the touchdown with Hepatitis E if we can make it work. Just because he's 1 touchdown away from leveling up, and it would mean... Oh, nice one. Okay, he's going for the guard. The dodge is useful though, so the best he's doing is putting himself next to our ball carrier. And that we can change. He does have sidestep, but right now, the way things are set up, he cannot sidestep next to our ball carrier. So we can just push him away and then move on. So what's he gonna go with? These guys can't really get good blocks. He could decide to go for 1 die blocks. And he is still going aggressive here, which means I'm probably gonna go this way. Oh wow, his foul appearance has been horrible. It's the second foul appearance one that he's rolled in 2 turns for him. Yeah, this is definitely pretty big dice problem. Nice, okay, he dodged away here, which is good for us since it does free up the guy that we want to get freed up. So this is pretty perfect. At least in that regard. Let's start with the important thing, which is getting rid of this Joker. And we do. Oh, nice. He has dodge and we get the POW anyways. So that's lovely. It's probably going to go there. Kind of expected. Next up would be this one. Also nice. And I'm just going to go move towards the Surf. He could also level up out of this, but we're in no rush there necessarily. We've got a 2 die here. We've got a 2 die there. Man, there's so many level ups that I could try to go for. We might not want to go for his, but for his instead, since he's closer, but he's got agility 1, so handing him the ball is super difficult. Yeah, I think we're still going to go with him. I just need to get the setup going the right way, and the double skulls is not the way to go about it, and that is a turnover, so nope. Not gonna happen. Well, what can you do? So I wanted to knock him down so that we could establish ourselves over here. I would have blitzed in here, tried to get the setup, then moved him into the middle of the cage and ended this turn with a handoff. That was the plan. Just didn't quite work out. So now they're going to do stuff, but that's only a push. He can keep me in here, though, if he really wants to. And try again. He is disconnecting, though. Might be the better choice, since it will allow him to free these 2 guys up to go in here. I've got a marked cage corner, which means he could potentially get a blitz against me, but not easily. And the way he's gonna block, he's gonna push me to here. I'm not sure this is gonna work out for him. Dauntless. He does get the POW, so he knocks me down. Let's see. Yep, no following. This guy does need to either dodge in this now or dodge out of it now, though. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, well, I would go with a 4+ dodge, I believe, in this case. That's not good, because that is also the strength 4 guy, so all of that is pretty bad. If he makes that. Makes the dodge. I mean, knockdown is not that big of a surprise, but still, ugh. Yeah, that turnover was not ideal, of course. And we might be in danger of him maybe getting the ball as well now. Okay, we ducked. He can't really. So we're still fine there, but he can mark it. And now with strength 4 sidestep, that could be an issue. Yeah, that's no good. Oh, please don't let him make that. Wow, really? He made all of that? That was necessary? God damn it. Okay, that's pretty horrible right now, because now he's in a much better position than I am. I'm very slow over here. And that he managed to make that one. God damn, yeah. I should have not played it that loose. I mean, the double skulls rolled into a both down, attacker down is not the ordinary thing that you expect to see. Oh boy. If he goes... He should have gone there, in my opinion, just to keep one of these guys from moving. Right now, this is pretty horrible. Oof. The big issue here as well is right now, I only have a 1 die. Yeah, I think I need to start with this one. A push is good enough. It's not ideal, but it is good enough. Okay, Beastie. The Beastie needs to move. Thank you. Since I do have a tackle player, I'm going to blitz with him, but I want to try to get the knockdown without that one first, just to give myself an additional chance. And this was necessary there, because if I had blitzed first, he would have sidestepped himself down to here, and I would have lost this block. So now we can try for this block, we can try to get the POW, and we do end up getting it, so I don't need to use my blitz here. So we can use the blitz for something different. So that's good, yeah. So that means we are now going to blitz him, I believe. No, I need to move first. You move to there. He's moving into here. Is he? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I can put him down there right now, which would be better. Yeah, okay, let's strengthen this side because he can move there, so we're going to try to knock him down. Which is what we end up doing. And we get the armor break as well. Thank you. And now, just so that he loses the sidestep. That's the important thing about that one right now. And last but not least, we can go for the pickup. It's 2+ with sure hands. So mostly safe, let's call it that. We still got time. This was not ideal in any case, but we've regained the ball and it should be okay here, I think. He cannot hit us there. He can get a 2 die there. Do I want to go for a 1 die block? No, he does have dodge and fend, and I only have a 1 die, and I don't have block or wrestle myself, so that's not good. Let's see what he does. Maybe I should have gone with the GFI to here, but I didn't really want to risk it. And right now this guy will have to go for a 3+ dodge and then move back in for a 2 die against block. Well, he can... No. Okay, now he can... No, he's still gonna have to dodge to get the blitz. He can't move past these guys. Well, okay, if he does that, he can, but it's only this guy. Ugh. I see what he's going for, though, for this guy. And the wrestle is good for him now, though, yeah. I play very rarely against Bretonnians. I noticed that again now. Well, this is interesting. Let's see if he can pull it off again. Because if he manages to blitz me here... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 GFI. Okay, he doesn't go for it instantly. He could have blitzed me. If he had knocked me down, he would have pushed me to here. And then he could have gotten the pickup with him afterwards. But he decided to stand him up first. So that's not going to happen. Wow, really? He rolls the POW? Ah, bummer. Well, he had a 1 in 3 chance to make that. A both down would have also been good. That ammo break is really bad right now, though. That's actually horrible. God damn. What's going on? His start... Did I get too complacent there with all of this? Oh, come on. Really? Is he going to pick that up again? No reroll needed so far from him? Well, he did need some. Finally. So he's going down to 3 rerolls. But he's doing way too good right now. And I am not a fan whatsoever. And getting a blitz here is going to be difficult. Thanks to the guard, he's got really good knockdowns back there. And now I'm going to have to rely on... Oh, I should have stood my guys up first. That's for sure. Issue is if I put him there. No, it doesn't change much. I think... These guys are just going to stand up. Oh, I could have gotten a jump up block, but with the guard, it would have not really gotten us much of anywhere, I guess. Damn, the sidestep is an issue right now with this guy, and I'm trying to figure out how to handle it best. Nice, come on. There we go, another KO, really? So, nothing in terms of permanent removals, that's for sure. 3, 4, 5, 6. This is so hard because this guy has sidestep and dodge, so getting this 2-die knockdown to free him up to do the blitz is gonna be harsh, but he could sidestep to here, which would mean no blocking with him, but if he does that, we do free him up. So this block should be safe regardless of what I do first. So let's try, see if we get the knockdown. We do. So we don't have the issue. I just realized if he tries to block out the beast, we do definitely get the blitz, and if he doesn't, it's also fine. So now we're going to blitz you like this, because if we only push, we push you into the beast, which means I'm gonna get an additional chance, but that's not what's happening. But he might actually be able to successfully defend against us. Okay, I instantly caught the ball. I'm actually not very happy about that. It's kind of bad right now, because now I need to move again, or he can pressure me again. So I'm gonna have to do the GFIs. Ugh, yeah, let's do them one by one. Okay, make the first one, make the second one. Now that's way better. Let's take a peek. The beast. And handing off now will not happen. I might hand off the ball to him. But with all of this going on, there is not a real good way for me to go about this. But we probably... Yeah, we're just gonna put you... down here. 1, 2, 3. Gonna move the beast up to here, which will cover both these guys. And he will be right there. That needs to be good enough. I do still have an advantage, and I just need to go in and keep him from blocking now. The guard might, and Dauntless might still allow him to do stuff, but I think we've got a pretty okay setup now to get the move on. Although, I might just want to score with him. He is my best Pestigor right now, but getting him Claw or piling on next, probably Claw, all things considering, could be really good as well. So I might... We have quite the ways to go, so depending on how this goes, might still fail, but I think my advantage is pretty big right now. We do have a 3-player advantage. I do have 1 KO'd myself, but still, we've got them all in now. And as long as I don't screw this up royally right now, he will not be able to keep up with us. We'll see, though. We'll see. Sticking them in combat is somewhat difficult just because of all the fen that's there. And he did give fen to his 2 good guys as well. Whoa, okay. Can still make that. That's bad. Let's see, he makes that dodge. Makes all that. Gets the knockdown again. God damn. He keeps going aggressive and it keeps working for him. Which is a big, big problem. He keeps being able to reach me. Yeah, but there's no way he's gonna get that ball. But there's, because of all of this, there is a clear shot for him that he's going to actually prevent me from scoring since I'm running out of time. This is kind of surprising. But, I mean, good for him. That he's capable to do that and that I'm screwing up just so much right now here, apparently. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong that this is... Wow, really? That this is... acceptable. I have no idea. So he's doing that. He's pushing us away, and now all the guys that can go for him. Thank you. He's gonna re-roll that. Please don't get a good roll. Thank you, just a push. But because all of that, it's just really harsh right now. How do we do that? So we start by doing this block, which is just a push, so that's kind of bad already. But it does achieve what it is supposed to achieve. Brings the beast in here and ties this guy up. Kinda needs to start with him. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of any of this right now. I think we're not gonna score. It's starting to get extremely unlikely right now. And I'm forced to still take some risks so that I even can get the ball on a player that can run away with it this round. Or get a move on, basically. We're not necessarily forced yet, but we might get there. Good, this one was important as well. We move him up, yes. He's actually doing a surprisingly good job at keeping me at bay here. I don't know where I went wrong, honestly. I'm not sure where I failed this so hard right now. At least my blocks are really holding right now. We're getting some very, very nice dice rolls there right now. So we've gotten all of these. I do need to make the pickup. Okay, he made it. Do I move or do I stay? Should I stay or should I go? I've watched Stranger Things again a while ago. It's still stuck in my head. Do I go here? I might actually be able to afford going up in this way, but it is still risky since knocking these guys down is not a guarantee. But this guy might be stuck. I think I'm gonna stay here, though. I am going to try... No. I'm gonna try... No, yes, we're gonna try both. Let's see if it works. Nope, that's just a push. Oh, and he's got fend. Yuck. That is not ideal. Okay, I should have figured that one out. He's gonna give himself the assist there, so I'm gonna have to try. Because we want to free up Pneumonia. Oh, thank you so much. That is beautiful, though. So push him down there, just so that he can't move instantly. We want to free him up so that I can get the ball on him and run him down the pitch. He is my best bet to score right now. I'm gonna have to try and set somebody else up first. So maybe get smallpox going down here. So that would be 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna have to do a GFI instantly though. So I might have to put all of my hopes on Pneumonia there. 1, 2. I don't know. This is gonna be a bit rough. Now it's gonna come down to whether or not I can clear a way so that we can easily do the handoff and then making the handoff. And he's also probably failing the dodge. That's a good start. Let's see if he makes the reroll. And that's only the assist, that's not even the blitz. Yep, he makes that. But there comes his attack. He does knock us down. So Pneumonia is no longer a viable candidate to score with. That's so bad for us right now. So we're gonna have to try with Smallpox. And that was a big, big danger. I might have done that myself. If I were in his shoes, but still, that was kind of a bigger risk. Okay, we might still use him, but right now we need to get a move on in this direction. So let's think this through. We need to shut out these guys. But we can't that easily, so we'll put him right there. Yeah, this is so bad. I do not like this. At all. There's just so much I'm gonna have to do before we can even think about trying for this. I think he's just gonna stand up after all. So do I blitz him? Yes, I think we do that. We blitz there. Which is only a push, so that's pretty bad. But, well, what can you do? We do follow. Then he goes up to here. The beast, unfortunately, needs to move before I do anything else, and that is part of the problem, since would have to do a GFI to get up there. So we'll just put the beast up to here instead. That needs to be good enough. Right there. I also want to do the GFI to get this guy from moving too much. But I need to do this one GFI first right now. I will not try the handoff this round, so no. Yes, now that the beast is gone, we can start by moving him. Okay, so let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, so he can't score on his own. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he needs to do one GFI right now. We're gonna do 2, though. I mean, we need to do them anyway, so I'd much rather lose the GFI now than next round. And then we've got this one, which works, which means this goes last. And that one is also fairly important since it's setting up ourselves in a better position there as well. He could have dodged out from there, which now he obviously cannot anymore. So we've got a chance to still score. We're gonna have to do the handoff, and then he's gonna run it in. But yeah, we've also got this. We do have our diving tackler here, though, which is perfect. This guy could potentially reach us, but he's going to have a little bit of a harder time, and he's going to have to go around the diving tackle as well, and that's why I wanted to get him there, so that he can't get an easier dodge with this guy. So he did a surprisingly good job, or I did a surprisingly poor job with this. I have not quite sure. Yeah, this is why not knocking him down was a problem, since now he could still get to us. Oh, he falls down. So that's his last reroll. Please fail again. This was only... No, it was a blitz. Okay, so No, that's not good. Oh, thank you. Okay, so he's down. Which means now all that is left is me trying to score. I think I'm at least going to try and... there's so much. Yeah, we're gonna go for some blocks first. I think I'm gonna risk that, because the armor value 7 is just too valuable to ignore right now, basically. It's gonna give us a good chance to get a bigger advantage, and I really want that. I am making this a 3-die, though, which we now have, thank you very much. Just to minimize our chances to lose there. Okay, do we... These are block ones as well. So sure, let's see. Just pushing. Oh, well, no, this still works. We're gonna go for this one. He's easier to knock down, but also doesn't work. That's fine, though. So let's see. It's a 3+, 2+ away from scoring. Let's see if we can get that. I hope we can. If not, oh well, what can you do? Good, and then run it in place. Okay. Extremely close, way closer than it had any right to be. But that's okay. We got a level up on a Rotter, which is okay-ish. We get our KO back. That's the important thing about this right now. With his Babe, there's a good chance that he's going to get all of his KOs back as well, which is why I really would have liked some injuries, which just did not happen. So that's kind of unfortunate, but oh well, what can you do, I guess? Does it matter that much which one we switch out here? Probably not. We're just gonna give him the 3 Rotters and then move everybody down the pitch. I doubt he will be able to really do a one-turn touchdown, but you never know, and we want to be out of his reach regardless of whether or not he goes for it. So let's just set up down here and see how this works out. But so far so good. We're in the lead. For now, he still has 2 KOs, so if only one of them stays out, it's still going to be valuable, since it is a player with a skill that is going to sit this one out then. If we would not see the blocker next half, that would be nice. But if only one of them comes back, I mean, it doesn't matter regardless, since he does have 2 reserve players. He's gonna be back up to 11 players right now, whether or not I like it. Which I don't, in case you were wondering. But we'll have to make do. My defense usually is better than my offense anyways, so hopefully we'll be fine. But I'd really like to get some more substantial removals. We've got so many guys that are just 1 SPP away, or 2 SPP, or not 1 SPP, I mean 1 or 2 injuries, that's how I want to say that, away from leveling up here, and just getting a casualty would be kind of awesome. So let's see. The quick snap, no, he still doesn't have a fast enough player to really do much with that. So what are we looking at? A quick snap alone. It's not that bad. Let's see, yep. Scatter is also fine. I mean, it's only his turn 8. Best he can do is go for this. We might see a foul now. He does still have a bribe, which so far he hasn't really been able to use against me whatsoever, but this would definitely be an opportunity for him to do that. But he will cost himself some blocks. He's trying to set up a 3-die block here, which is just kind of overkill, I guess. It does secure him a knockdown. He should just go with the both down in case he wants to go with the foul. Would have allowed him to keep a lot of the assists, which now he really can't. So I'm not sure why he does that, but he might not be interested in the bribe right now as much as he is in just freeing up the ball, having a player that he pick up the ball and score with maybe. Or not score with, get some SPP with, so a vanity pass there. We'll have to wait and see about that. And I'm not sure why he went with the wrestle. He should have just pushed me and then blitzed to give himself another chance. But, I mean, who am I to argue there? Let's see, this guy... Oh yeah, he's gonna... I think he's gonna pick up... Does this guy also have 5 out of 6? He's 0 out of 6. I probably would have gone with the 5 out of 6 guy. But, I mean, he made it. So that's all that counts. At least as long as the pass works. The rest is pretty easy since these guys do have catch. That makes the catching a little bit more reliable. And there's the foul that we were expecting to see. Still a lot of assists. The 5+. Let's see, does he get caught? Does he get the worst luck again? He does not, but he only got a stun, so it does not matter too much for us as well, of course. Perfect, so we got lucky. He only got the wrestle guy back, the niggled guard. The niggled guard blocker still stays out of there. Now we are going to switch you out, though. We want to keep that level up safe. Thank you very much. So let's see. We are going to use all of these guys. I might even want to go in extremely aggressive, but I think because of his Dauntless and Guard, I'm just going to set up something along these lines, which needs to be okay with this, which hopefully it will be. But we'll see. We'll see. Or do we maybe want to go with something along those lines? No, we can't, because we can't have more than 2. So we'll keep this open against him, which should be okay still. Yeah, now let's do this and him right here. Then we've got... I'm gonna put Sepsis back here because he's got the tackle, so I can use him a lot easier. And Rabies right there, just so that we can be aggressive. So that's gonna limit the amount of guard he can get, or he might move a guard player in here, but that would also mean me blocking him next turn. Both of these guys have dodge, so they're not easily blitzed. He can move past us here, but with the guard and the Dauntless, he will be able to block these guys, but that's why I went with the dodge guys, so that he's going to have a harder time of doing that. And that would also concentrate all of his blitzers in the middle right now, which could be good for us, since they might get stuck next to the Beast of Nurgle. They are his best players. That's what you always see on these Bretonnian teams, is that these guys level the fastest. They are the ones that can do the most. They're the fastest. They have the catch, so they are most likely to have the ball and all that stuff. And so it's just so easy to level them up in comparison to the blockers, which are just a little bit slower with wrestle. They're not naturally born ball carriers instantly, so it's just harder to level them up. And if I can get him to concentrate in here, that would be nice. But right now, he's going for the alternative, which is just ignore my line of scrimmage, which is also fine. That's most likely going to leave us 2 blocks against these guys, because he might try to dodge them away, but they're agility 2, so he might also not. But it will allow him to put himself deep if he wants to, and it looks like he's going very hard on this one side, so I'm trying to get the kick a little bit over on this side. He's getting the high kick, but it is very deep. But this is also a catch now, which means he's gonna get the reroll. It's not a pickup, basically. It's a 4+ catch, I believe, but still, he does have a reroll, so this is a 75% chance to just make it. Yep, there we go. So his setup for the offense is really strong. And now me having these guys here is not the best, because I would need them down there. But that's why we have Sepsis back here at least, so I can react to whatever he tries to do. So let's just see what he ends up doing. He can bring in his guard though, and really annoy me down here. We'll see, he might be able to do this. He might not be willing to go as aggressive, but we'll have to wait and see. He does make that, he does make that, he knocks us down. Not that surprising, of course. Probably go back here. No, okay, he doesn't want me to move with him, which also makes sense, I guess. Let's see, this guy I'd probably put right there. Oh, buddy. Okay, he's got sidestep, but still. I mean, I'm not going to be able to surf him, that's for sure, but you should not really put yourself on the sideline necessarily. That's just not really the best idea ever. Okay, we can get a blitz against him. A 2-die blitz as well, so we should be somewhat safe there. And depending on how he sets up there, I might be able to put my beast next to his ball carrier, which could be kind of fun. But I think he's going to block us out there. But if we knock him down... 1, 2, 3, 4. We could put the beast there, but we'll have to wait and see how this guy moves. I don't think he's gonna move him away from there, though. He's just gonna either keep him there, move here or there. But keep this locked down so that I can't... Once we knock this guy down, we should not be able to attack there. But that would just mean going 1, 2, 3, 4. Just going in here, or depending on how the blitz goes and how he sidesteps, although he's going to sidestep down here. Pretty sure about that. 5. Well, we'll see. So first of all, he's gonna stand up. That's not going to change much. Then we are going to do this. So what's next? He's slow. We'll put him in there. And then I'm gonna start moving cholera over in this direction. So the next thing we need, I believe, is... well, no, the blitz. The blitz needs to happen first. Although... yeah, I'm gonna go with the blitz next. So either he's going to sidestep himself over to here. Yeah, that's not what we want. At all. That is pretty bad. For us. So he's gonna go down to here after all, because we need to keep this safe. He might decide to switch sides, which could be a problem. Oh yeah, and that push makes that so much more likely right now. I could bring the beast into here and keep this like it is. I really would have liked to be able to get an assist there. Just did not work out whatsoever. This is so bad right now with all of these. So we'll do this instead. Yeah, if he switches sides, I am in a bit of trouble right now. Just trying to decide what to do, because this guy with 1 assist could easily do something. So I think I'm gonna risk him switching sides here. Although what we could do is this instead. Bring the beast up to here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try that. And I'm also gonna do a stupid thing, but it's an important stupid thing, unfortunately. And that is this 1-die block. It's just a push, but I can't afford to reroll it. Which might be good for him. But we'll have to wait and see. I also can't follow this. Yeah, all the fend and all the guard is causing me some headaches right now. If he tries to force his way through here, I think we've got this. If he decides to switch sides right now, he's got a pretty decent setup to do so. Because my fast players are all concentrated down here. He's got this guy. He can get himself an assist down here. At least make this a 1. Oh, well, maybe switching sides. Okay, he's trying to force his way through here. So that should be mostly okay then. Now the beast is not in the best spot anymore. Because I need to get an assist next to the beast as well. But we're fine-ish right there. Yep, he can get himself the remove the assist there. With that guard. Now this is a 1-die. Only a 1 die though, and he only has 1 die blocks down here as well. Yeah. If he doesn't put him in there, I might just put the beast, put him next to, put him here and then get the beast to block down there, although with the fend, ooh, yeah. Oh, the Dauntless. This is kinda bad. My god. They're such a weird team, as always. Oh, yep, there comes the assist, so now he can turn this into a 2 die. He's making himself a lot of room that I'm not too happy about, but he is mostly ignoring the rest, so we are fine in that area. Let's see, this guy, really like to block him, maybe. Oh, he's trying to get to my beast, but right now he only has a 1 die, and that's 3 players going after the beast, and that is... it's fine-ish. He's got wrestle, I've got block, so... well, no, it actually allows him to move this guy, so... here? Almost. He needs to remove this assist, basically. Standing him up will allow me to block there. Him only pushing there is pretty good, though. At least one thing going okay-ish for us right now. But yeah. We are not in the best spot right now, and he goes for a foul. Good opportunity to do so. My god. Why am I in such a bad position? What did I do again? Okay, nothing happened and he got caught, so best case scenario for us. Well, best case would have been him getting ejected, because then I would have kept my assist here. Which now we clearly don't. But yeah, is he gonna try to dodge him? He is, and it works. There's way too much stuff going in the right direction for him right now. Which is not good at all. And this rolling a 1 after I had to put the player in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I shouldn't even have done that, I think. Because we can actually blitz the ball carrier if we want to. Not sure if we should, though. Honestly. Well, that's the million-dollar question right now, isn't it? Yeah, we're not going to. I think I'm just trying to figure out how to move here to give myself the best shot at this, because if we don't knock him down, his guard is going to be horrible. So I should really blitz from here, but forgetting if I only end up pushing him there, that's also not going to be good for me. So there's so much bad stuff going on right there, and this 1 die is just unlikely to work. So I'm gonna have to risk it. We're gonna blitz right like this. We do get the knockdown, which still is gonna make the guard a problem, but not in that case, so that's good. Thank you so much. Do this. We get the knockdown, thank you so much. Of course we will use tackle. He's probably gonna sidestep down here anyways, or he's gonna, yep, nope, he's gonna do that. So that works. I will follow. Good. 1, 2, 3. Now we get a 2-die right there. We knock him down as well. I'm gonna go next to the ball carrier as well, just to force him to blitz there, and we'll see. This guy is still an issue because he's in our back, but at least I've got the tackle player on him. I've got a tackles on the ball carrier. We've surrounded him, but if he can score this round, there isn't much I can do about it. But getting the setup is gonna be very difficult for him. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do that. If this guy had stood up, we would be golden, mostly, I think, because then these guys couldn't have moved at all. Now he still has a chance. Let's see, let's see. But I'm feeling a lot better about this than I did at the beginning of the turn. So what is going on there? That was him blocking us down there, so he got himself... No. Oh, he removed this one, yeah, and then this guy counts as an assist, but he only pushes me. But doesn't push me away, keeps me next to the ball carrier. So he's gonna blitz now as well, I assume. There we go, that's the blitz. With the knockdown, unfortunately. But still, that takes care of him blitzing, so that's good. He is trying to set up a serve there, but, I mean, as if I would allow him to just do that. And we might be in a position to get our diving tackle player in right now. I might even be able to turn the serve around on him if we can knock this guy down. And then get somebody on the sideline here. With him blocking, we might be able to get a chain push and push somebody out, if we get lucky. I'm not sure if that's going to be in our cards, but we'll have to wait and see. There's just so much stuff going on right now. I'm going to have to assess that once we get to it. It's pretty likely, though, that he's going to try to get this block here, I think. Man, yeah, this is rough. See, this just takes care of me moving these guys, so that's bad. Gets the 1-die push, that's fine, I think. Should push us up there. And that's just gonna... Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy boo. Okay, Beast stands up. So, if we screw this block up, it's gonna cost us a lot. So there's this guy, which means we can't move him. 1, 2. I can already blitz the ball carrier, because this guy does have guard, though. Right now, it's not a good block. Yeah, no, I need to free up these two. So we do this block. We get the knockdown. I am going to follow as well. And now we've got these two jokers in here first of all. So I can try and knock down this guy again, which would allow me to get an assist here to get rid of the guard player. So let's try that. Okay, we got the knockdown. Yeah, this is still a problem because he is slowly but surely putting himself closer to us. Which is not okay. At all. But we're gonna have to work with it. Do we follow this? No, I'm gonna stay. Because of the chain push options there. Possibly if I'm right here, this guy, all he needs to do is push us out. So now we get to blitz here. I need a both down or a defender down. So we get double pushes. So we re-roll into double both downs. There we go, that's better. Thanks to the fend. This is kind of annoying though, so let's push him back in that case. Nice scatter for us, of course. Let's go right there. Not up here. I don't really care about this guy too much. And now this comes down to me getting as many blocks as possible. But we should see about... No, this one needs to happen first. Or one of these two needs to happen first. Yes, this one. Good. And stay, please. Because this is still a one-on-one. And then we have this guy going on. That's just a push. So that's another guard player. That's where I need to be very, very careful, I believe. He's going to stay and not move. So right now I think the guard guy... We would push him down here. Right now... would allow him to get a good block there. I think I'd still much rather block this guy, even though we only get the push. Oh no, that was a bad misclick. Whoops. That was dumb. Ah well. Let's see. Yeah, getting him up there wouldn't have been that good, but it just, yeah, I should have moved him first and then done the block. That was a mistake. And then I just realized it too late because I ran out of time that this would screw us over. So he does have some options here. He's also got a bunch of issues though. We've got a tackle zone on the ball. We've got a diving tackler right here. We've got our beast in there soon. This guy is in a good position now, mostly. So he's still a threat to us, and he's putting himself closer and closer, and now I do not have the assist anymore to keep that as an automatic 2-die. But yeah, he should not start with the dodge and the GFI right off the bat. God damn, he's taking some weird risks. So he's trying to... Wow, another one. Get over there. He's still on blitzing range right now. He can obviously block us there to prevent that. So if he manages to get that, we're going to be in trouble, but let's see. Is this the Hail Mary pass guy? Of course he makes the pickup. Why would you not make the pickup? God damn. Yeah, this is kind of horrible. Yep. This does still lead to a turnover. But no, this is not okay. With him being there, this is now a very, very big problem. Oh, so how do we get there? First of all, no, really? Oh, he's right there. God damn. Yeah, that Hail Mary pass worked out way better than I wanted it to. So that's rough. Which means I do need my GFIs. And I need a GFI to begin with just to get the assist. Okay, good, that worked. Yeah, he's doing a good job, and he's gonna be able to do more with that again afterwards. Oh boy, oh boy. How do we salvage this? I think I'm gonna have to blitz next now, basically. And this will decide where he goes. We do get a knockdown again, luckily, but he's just gonna sidestep to somewhere there. No armor break is kind of bad. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Just so that he can't blitz himself easily. I think I'm going to go down here. But let's see if we make all of the GFIs first. Right now, they are holding. Oh god, thank you. So all of this is fairly safe to do. Don't like doing this one die, though. Neither do I like doing these back here. I'm gonna risk this one, though. Ugh, yeah, can't re-roll it. That was dumb. Probably shouldn't have done it, but even a push would have been okay, because this guy would have been cut off, mostly. And going back here would have been helpful. Now he can move back, but this still, if... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, he can score. It's a possibility. There is a chance. But I've got a tackle player there, so he might fail the dodge. And at least he's there, so he can't just blitz him away and then go for this. That's why I needed to get him in there as well. But man, that Hail Mary pass did way more than I wanted it to. So, not our finest moment there. Ooh, can we survive this? Can we keep this at a lead for us? Okay, he's going for blocks first. Back there, gets a stun. But just still, not a single injury. That's just... I mean, we got one match where I got all the injuries, but still, not a single one out of all of this. That's not okay. I'm against it. But we'll see what he can do. If he makes this, he makes this. Not much we can do about it. 4 turns is potentially enough to score. But considering how poorly I did in the first half on the scoring front, yeah, it's a 3+, 3+, 2+, 2+. Makes that. My god, all the dice rolls, it's just all working for him. Yeah, he's gonna score. Still think he's gonna score, to be honest. I don't think he's gonna get that much bad luck right now. Wow! Thank you, Nuffle. I did not think that would happen. Honestly. God damn. That's so lucky. So I'm gonna have to just put him on there. Just to be the problem. Basically. But wow. Really? That was extremely lucky for us right there. So he's all one dice right now. This one we can't really do yet. I also would really like to foul him. So I guess that's what we're gonna do, because I'm not gonna move him after this. Let's go for this block first. Okay, that's a turnover, so I go down to 1 reroll. Ugh. Obviously not what we wanted, but the armor break's nice. There we go, finally we get our injury. We also still have our blitz, so this guy can only base me. This guy has guard and is much more annoying. Is that a good enough argument, though? I think it is. So blitz there. Just a push, but well, put him back there and follow. Nope, the beast needs to wait in that case, so we're just gonna foul him now and see what that's going to bring us. Might backfire, but I think it's the best move we have right there. For one, it's gonna turn these blocks into 2-die against blitzes for him. And then it also just worked, so that's the best case scenario, of course. And him not doing anything there is bad. But since this guy can't reach us and threaten the ball right now, we're fine. So this was extremely lucky. Him rolling 2 1s there on the GFIs was extremely lucky. So right now, with him also being stunned, we should be good. I think we'll be able to run away now. I don't think we will be able to score again. That would require some extraordinary luck, because we need to cover a lot of ground. But that also doesn't need to be our focus. It's good enough if we... just keep the ball away from him. But he's gonna try to pressure us a lot, though, so I'm gonna have to see about that. We'll make it work, I think. He can go up to here. If the beast moves, we can get the beast set up. These guys can blitz him and all that stuff. So we should be able to just shut them out. We'll have to wait and see, though, of course. Oh, okay, so he's trying to put himself down in there. So that might change some of what I'll be able to do. Yep. Let's see, double pow. Unfortunate, considering we had the dodge. But, oh well. It's the only really good block he can do. And if that's still taking care of all of these guys, I'm gonna be okay with it. Let's see, is he gonna risk the 1-die Dauntless here? If he makes the Dauntless. No, I think he's gonna... Yeah, he's going for the dodge. So him failing that, probably shouldn't have done it in hindsight. But, I mean, hindsight is 20/20, as always. We couldn't have known that this was gonna happen. I mean, I should have expected it, basically, I guess. But, well, what do you think? Or what do you mean? I'm gonna try for the scoring threat, and that is going to be this guy. But I have no idea if that's going to work or no. So we need him down there. Yeah, there's some issues with this. But we're gonna have to try and resolve those issues. Oh boy. Gonna have to take the fend here. Yeah, this is actually pretty horrible. God damn, am I not getting the rolls that I need. Yeah, I'm actually not sure what to do with this right now. So all of that needs to stay the same for now, I think. And then he is gonna... Okay. We'll do the GFI. Just get the player next to him. Let's hope that that works. It does. We also... What also? That's the question. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cover all of these somehow. Because right now I'm thinking of just throwing the ball down in this direction where he will not be able to get it. But I am running out of time, that's the issue. Oh, I shouldn't have thrown the long bomb. I rolled a 6, so I got super lucky there. I should not have done this. Let's face it. I took way too much time. I didn't blitz. And all that, but yeah. Right now, he cannot reach the ball. We got super lucky because if we had fumbled, which would have happened, I'm pretty sure. So I should have just thrown the long pass and not the long bomb. But if I had thrown the... because I did throw long, I should have thrown it all the way back there in that case. But yeah, that was... extremely lucky. I do not deserve that one working. Let's face it. So I was trying to figure out, can I blitz somebody here, push them into the beast and all that, but yeah. Him failing the Dauntless there is quite beautiful right now, actually, because that would have turned this into or kept this at a 2-die against block, which means he did need to use his reroll here. So he doesn't have that right now. So it worked after that, so not that good for us, but I actually still have a chance to get the ball. And that's what I really was hoping for. I still don't think we're going to be able to do anything with that. But who knows? And that block, or that blitz, is obviously good right now, since he wanted to set up a surf here. The fun person that he is. Which now won't happen. Yeah, this is a 1-die. This is still a 2-die. No, this is a 1-die as well. He's going for rabies. That's fine. Yeah, we're out of danger now in terms of getting scored against, I believe. And there we get the double skulls. Thank you. Wow, and another injury. He also won't level up out of this, obviously, but good that we were getting at least some sort of injury at the end here. So let's see about this. If he's on this point, he's gonna have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it doesn't matter when I do them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Since I only have 1 reroll left, I'm gonna do all of that next round. Now he's in position, so we could score with him, and now I can try to hurt something. Pretty much, that's what this comes down to. We don't have much left that we can hurt. But what is there is going to get... I should have used somebody else for the assist. Because he has fend, so if we had only blocked him, then he would have gotten the second chance. We did get the knockdown though, so all of that worked out fine. And now I guess... Beast? Yeah, let's use the Beast for blitzing here. It's gonna give us a 3-die, assuming it doesn't roll a 1 now. So it makes the most sense, I think. There we go. Triple pushes, though. Seriously? Well, what can you do? And he's just gonna run up there out of the danger zone. There's no highway to it, but he will make it there regardless. Just gonna take it a little bit longer, I guess. I apologize for that bad pun. That was not a good joke at all. Well, I think it's still kind of clever, but man, not sure if it really was a good one. What can you do? Well, the last thing we can do, we can try to score. It's nice that if we get another touchdown here, we're going to get a Pneumonia who is supposed to become our ball hunter, I guess. So just getting him the level up and getting him strip ball would be kind of beautiful. Why is he going for him, though, specifically? Doesn't he have a better target? I'm not sure if he does. Maybe? I don't know. At least we did a decent job. This probably would have been his best target, but he also doesn't need to blitz there to get the assist. Ah, Coolio. He's trying to foul again. Enjoy. I don't really care. He's even giving up this block right now. Well, he could have gotten the assist first and blocked and then gone for the foul. He doesn't have his bribe anymore, so this is... I mean, he stunned me and he got sent off, so... Yay. Was it worth it? That would have gone for the block first, that's for sure. We also definitely would really like to get a 3-die blitz here. 4, this is good enough. Yep. So I'm definitely going to risk that because the chance of a triple skull is just excruciatingly low. And this way I can use my Mighty Blow one more time. Just doesn't quite hit the spot. So we do the last thing we can do, which is try to score. We failed the pickup. Let's see. We didn't make the pickup. No, we made it. Oh, we score. Okay. The blue screen that always the blue overlay showed up a little bit early, so wasn't sure if it worked or not. But obviously, since it was the end of the match as well, it just shows up at that point. But I'm not sure if there's actually a delay in that case when it shows up, if you were to fail it or not. So if it shows up a little bit earlier if you fail it, or if it just shows up at the same point regardless in that scenario. Does anybody of you know that? I don't. I've never really... It's such a rare occasion where that happens that I'm never quite sure. Okay, we're... Go up to 150 treasury. Sepsis get the MVP, so he's 1 touchdown away, so that's cool. And overall, SCPP at least is decent. We got 2 touchdowns, 2 injuries, and the MVP. And we didn't get an injury against us, which is obviously a good thing. So, let's see. We did get 1 level up here. It's just on a rotor. But still, do we go with a second dirty player or do I go with the kicker? I think I'm actually going to try going with the kicker here. I'm not sure we're going to be able to use him always, but we might as well try it out. They're dying fast enough anyway, so he's going to go down the road at some point. But we'll see. We'll see. So, yeah, this was a decent end for the YouTube. Just the single YouTube side, basically, of the Nurgle things. And a good match as well, of course. Well, I'm actually not entirely sure. This was way closer than it had any right to be. And I'm still not quite sure where I went wrong again, or if just something was weird. But that's what you can do. A lot of Dauntless and a lot of Guard can actually do a lot against Nurgle. It allowed him to put pressure on us, even though I had a pretty distinct disadvantage. So him going very hard on the Guard and having Dauntless right off the get-go on the Blitzers helped him stay in this a lot more than I expected it. And that's where the danger lay, and where I almost got screwed. So yeah, interesting stuff. But for today, this is where we're going to end the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see me play more Blood Bowl 2, just stick around. And as always, thanks for watching. I hope that you will tune in next time and have a nice day. Bye, guys.